opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Kate Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And one thing we expect to see tonight, great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Johnson passes to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. Yep, count it.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Now Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Pass to Harris. McCollum against Cunningham. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now here's Cunningham, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24 and a half a game. The 6-footer. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. And here's Detroit. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's McCollum following the score by Detroit. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's covered closely. And the Pistons pushing it up now. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Cade Cunningham. One shot.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Daniels. Picked up by Okongwu. Looking to end the run. Daniels misses.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's Thompson. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Robinson defending. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. McCollum finds Johnson. Okongwu, a screen on Robinson. Alexander Walker. It's good from the top of the key.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A chance now to show you the best three-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. You look at Alexander Walker, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, These guys are the cream of the crop.
Yeah, you have to space the floor to score in the half court. Every one of these guys forces the defense to extend.
Now here's Johnson. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Shots good by McCollum.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Harris against Johnson. Harris outside. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Harris against Daniels. Now here's McCollum. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now here's Robinson. Pass to Duren. Now Cunningham. All alone. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Daniels the screen on Cunningham. A clear look from McCollum. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. The Pistons leading. Inside. Stolen by Daniels. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. McCollum with it. Now guarded by Harris. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Up top, McCollum. Pounded by Harris. Just 5 to shoot. McCollum against Harris. No good. That would have tied it. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Cunningham passes to Duren. Harris outside. Thompson with a screen. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu against Robinson. Okongwu with the bucket.
The preferred scoring area for Okongwu. He can get it done inside with his size and length.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Hawks on D. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And Duren with the basket. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. For 3, McCollum nails it from 3. McCollum's got his second bucket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
Pass to Daniels. McCollum on the wing. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu with screen on Thompson. From about 16, Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Harris down low. McCollum defends. For 3, Robinson. They get it again. Thompson outside. Back to Duren. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Hawks have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. McCollum, pass to Daniels. There's a screen by Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. And that one's good. And now a 3-point Detroit lead.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson, and Herter's subbed in for Robinson. Here's Vincent. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's Risache. Clock at 4. Releases. And Atlanta misses again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Duren, and he banks in the layup. Duren's got 8.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Vincent outside, pass to Risache. Fires for 3. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Harris with it. He's picked up by Kispert. And Stewart with the basket on the assist by Harris. And it's a 7-point Pistons lead.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Now here's Risache. No points yet. Kuminga. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stan, the end of the season is in sight, and some teams now desperate to get into the playoffs.
And when you're in that situation, you can feel the pressure when you're on the floor and in the locker room. Those guys know they're running out of chances to get to the postseason.
First one falls for him.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
And he can't hit the second.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
There's Herter with the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Vincent outside. Pass to Kuminga. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah, and with that attack mindset, Kuminga draws a lot of attention and oftentimes a lot of contact.
Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. And some changes here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Duran. Karis LeVert comes in for Harris. Jenkins comes in for Kate Cunningham. And a change for the Hawks. McCollum, he's checked in for Vincent. And he's good on the second. Detroit leading by 8. Here's Jenkins. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Washington. Stewart outside. Pass to Herder. Stewart inside. Landale's there. Stewart, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA star, Stan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense.
Detroit shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for 2, Jenkins.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. Vincent's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And he sinks the second. Hawks trail by 6. Vincent outside. Outside Rizachet. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, great look for Rizachet. Close in, gets it done.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Now here's Vincent. He's guarded closely. Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Vincent. Gabe Vincent. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Yeah, just some missed opportunities at the stripe. Unfortunate.
Pass to LeVert for 3. He drops it from range. And the Pistons lead by 6.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Rizachet with the ball, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And here's Kuminga for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
Holland out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit starting the second.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Stewart, the pass to Huerter. Now Stewart, Risache covering. And that one's good. Stewart.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And they call an illegal screen here. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number one, Atlanta.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. LeVert outside. They set the pick. On the take. Here's Holland. And he buries his first look.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's Landale. Still no points. Back to Risache. Landale with a screen. 6 to shoot. There's McCullough with the three. The rebound by Stewart.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Pass to Jenkins. Outside Huerter. Picked by Stewart. Puts up a three. They get it back. And finished off by Stewart.
Well, let me tell you, coaches notice hustle plays like that from Stewart. That I can guarantee.
McCullough looking it over. Lets it fly. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Huerter. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. The free throw drops for McCollum.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Now here's Thompson, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Stewart finds Robinson. Out to Thompson, fires the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Shot from the top of the key. Dominguez's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 9. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Over Kispert. And the 17-footer goes down. Stewart's got 8 points.
Well, this is the kind of stuff Stewart needs to continue working on. He's got some touch from the mid-range, but I think it can get better.
Now here's Risache. There's the three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cunningham looking it over. Crafty move, and it's Cade with the finish inside.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Landale with a screen. For 3, McCollum gets the 3 ball to go. 15 points in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Stewart outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Stewart. Rebounded by the Hawks. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Kispert, the pass to McCollum. Off target with the 3. Detroit leading by 10. Pass to Holland. And now the Pistons in transition. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now. Atlanta has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. For 3, McCollum. That won't go either for McCollum.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Landale. He buries it from 3. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now McCollum, he's got 15. Three-pointer. McCollum with another miss.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Cunningham on the wing, defended by Kispert. Cunningham up top, 11 points in the game. Count it.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Dyson Daniels, he's checked in for Risache. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kispert. Hawks trail by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham. Asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for. To be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Back to you, Brian.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Alexander Walker. He's got 6. Pass to McCollum. Beyond the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Three-pointer, Stewart. Rebounded by Daniels. Hawks trail by 15. When you're a 6'8 pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And man, he sets some teeth-rattling picks.
Duran, he's checked in for Stewart.
Number 0, Jalen Duran.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-6 run. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Wide open look. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Now here's Alexander Walker. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. For 3, McCollum. He shot that time, not on target.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. Hawks trail by 20. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. This one for 3. Daniels misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
McCollum finds Johnson. Back to McCollum. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Atlanta making a change here. Kuminga's checked in.
Yeah, for some reason, McCollum has always flown under the radar, but he's a constant threat to score 20-plus points, and he does it efficiently.
Now here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Unloads from 13. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, it's a downward trend, and that could be for many reasons. Maybe they're asking him to play different roles. Sometimes it's the guys around you. If you're playing alongside a great rebounder, there aren't as many boards to go around. So you really have to dig into the details to understand why this is happening.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McCollum. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
Johnson, first personal foul.
Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times, and he just gets the job done.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Now here's Daniels. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Yeah, and he also put in major work on the board. Just an all-around dominant performance.
Duran with it, guarded by Okongwu. Thompson passes to Harris. Robinson against Daniels. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. And Duran finishes inside. Duran's got 10 points in the game.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Daniels finds Kuminga. Over Thompson. Kuminga's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Yeah, Harris is all heart. He won't relent on the play and ends up getting an and-one chance.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Vincent's checked in for Atlanta.
1 shot.
2 seconds. At the line for Detroit, Harris. Tobias Harris, 1 shot.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
And here's Vincent. Outside, Alexander Walker. And again, unable to change momentum here.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Okongwu inside, defended by Thompson. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
One shot.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Daniels. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's a minute 17 left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Vincent passes to Daniels. And Atlanta misses again. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Vincent. Drives to the hoop. Okongwu finds Daniels. To get back on track. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in the game. Duren attacks. And that one's good.
Yeah, just too strong right there. Duren is so good at fighting through contact on the way up.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duren is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Cunningham outside. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen high. And so it's Detroit, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
A sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Detroit Pistons.
The key stat here is rebounding. They're way ahead in that category. They've been the far more physical team, Shaq.
Elbow sandwiches with some extra mayo on the side. Yum, yum.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like YouTube mutton chops. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, you know, C.J. McCollum has been really making an impact here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Cunningham getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. That one's good for 2.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Okongwu, a screen on Cunningham. Here's McCollum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Well, you got to be careful how you guard McCollum because he's skilled at drawing those whistles.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Cunningham with the ball. – 14 feet away. And he converts the layup. Cunningham's got 20 points.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
Daniels outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. McCollum outside. Sinks it from distance. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
Now here's Robinson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Here's Cunningham. The putback. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You look at the Pistons. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And checking out Atlanta, they're a ways down in the standings.
Well, I think for the Pistons, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Harris. Back to Thompson. There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Here's McCollum. Now here's Okongwu. No good with a layup.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's Duren. The rebound by Atlanta.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Harris. It's good. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers.
And And these have been the league's best shooters since the All-Star break. Fourth, Jalen Duren.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Alexander Walker. McCollum outside, and there's the drive. Count it, good. McCollum's got 25 points.
Yeah, McCollum is so good at putting his head down and getting where he wants to go.
McCollum against Cunningham. For three, Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. B.A.?
On the rise. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Daniels. And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really coming to his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him. Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Thompson scanning the floor. Harris passes to Duren. Detroit moving the ball around. Robinson for 3. Drains the triple. Robinson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is Robinson at his best. He can really do damage off the catch.
McCollum, the pass to Alexander Walker. Picked up by Okongwu. And he lobs it up top. Duren with a steal. Now Cunningham. 20 points for him. Outside Robinson. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
That shot wide open. Alexander Walker's got 9 points.
In full-on catch-up mode, they're raining threes right now.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. 5 on the clock. Down low. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. He can take over a game.
Daniels outside. Back to McCollum. Takes the 3. No good on the shot.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Cunningham outside. Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
McCollum, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. From behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer. McCollum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Harris on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
This is Harris putting his physicality to good use, making sure he gets some contact inside and draws the whistle.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also the number of points they've scored in the paint has been impressive. This coaching staff encouraging them to keep going inside.
The free throw drops for Harris. Jenkins is checked in for the Pistons. And Harris drops them both. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. Outside Johnson. Back to McCollum from outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen by Okongwu. McCollum outside. Okongwu, a screen on Duren. There's McCollum with the 3. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 31 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Johnson. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Duren with a screen on Daniels. The 3 from Thompson. He can't hit that time.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
McCollum on the wing. Back to Alexander Walker. Okongwu, a screen on Duren. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons lead by 23. Harris, a screen on Okongwu. Pass to Jenkins. And here's Harris. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Daniels with it. Now guarded by Harris.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the 3rd quarter. Now Thompson. Outside Robinson. Back to Thompson. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Harris outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Alexander Walker, the pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Fires the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Herter comes in for Robinson. Atlanta also making some changes. Landale comes in for Okongwu. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Alexander Walker. Here's Johnson. He's scoreless. To the paint. And Landale gets it to go.
You know, for a 6'9" wing, Johnson puts up really good assist numbers.
Harris on the wing. And the layup is good. Harris has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Jenkins. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Duren. Here's Stewart. Launches it. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And when it comes to the 3, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Now here's McCollum. Give him 31 now. Daniels right side. Back to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stripped away. Herter with it. Now guarded by Daniels. And Duran with the basket on the assist by Herder. Duran's got 17.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
To the middle. Can they get it? Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Harris. This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. And some changes here for Detroit. Karis LeVert comes in for Tobias Harris. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Atlanta also making some changes. Risache, he's checked in for Johnson. Kispert comes in for Daniels. And Vincent is subbed in for C.J. McCollum. That free throw good from Kuminga. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. Cunningham outside. Two points. That one goes. Cunningham's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
On the wing, Risache. He's checked by LeVert. Back to Vincent. Clock at 6. And Atlanta misses again. Detroit has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Stewart. Yep, that one's good. 13 points in the game.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Now here's Kuminga. He's got 5. The shot from the low post is good. Kuminga's got 7 points in the game.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Cunningham outside. And here's LeVert for 3. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Holland, Cade Cunningham out there with Kevin Herder. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Stewart in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Stewart. And it's in there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Atlanta is shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Kispert outside. McCollum against Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. There's McCollum with the 3. Sinks the tray. McCollum's got 34.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's LeVert. There's Herder with the 3. He can't get it to go.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Landale. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McCollum against Cunningham. Good on the shot. 28 points for him.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Outside Kuminga. McCollum outside. And founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Graham.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And Atlanta with possession here, following the three-pointer by Detroit. There's McCollum with the three. The Pistons clear it. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And that one's good. Stewart.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
On the wing, Ricochet. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit. Stewart's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Cunningham against McCollum. Cunningham outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cunningham's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
McCollum against Cunningham. Outside Ricochet. The Hawks need to get one up here. Three-pointer Kispert. The rebound by Stewart.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Herder passes to Cunningham. Here's Holland. Oh, trying his luck from deep. McCollum pulls it in. Outside Kuminga. Will it go? The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And here's Cunningham. Holland for three. Unable to get that one. McCollum outside. Pass to Landale. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Nice shot by Kuminga.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
Left side, Herder. Here's Holland. Cunningham on the wing. McCollum defends. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Kuminga, the pass to McCollum. As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic. Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside Kuminga. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit. It's Herder on the wing. Defended by Kispert. Herder passes to Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Zachary Ricochet.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
And Atlanta making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Kuminga. Daniels is checked in for Ricochet. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kispert. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
and really strong at the line since the break.
And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Daniels outside. Back to McCollum. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop. Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to McCollum. The three. Holland with a rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Cunningham outside. Shoots from 12. That one a little long. And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. Back to McCollum. Picked up by Okongwu from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hay hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Picked up by Okongwu. There's McCollum with the three. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham with the ball. Herder, a screen on McCollum. Cunningham drives in. And he gets it to go. Cunningham's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
McCollum, the pass to Okongwu. Basket counts.
I mean, big guys have to be ready for this. Okongwu knows it's going to be a fight inside.
Pass to Holland. Back to Cunningham. Here's Holland, covered by Johnson. Detroit moving the ball around. Picked by Stewart. There's Herder with the three. And the three-pointer goes.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Herder's gone 50% from the field. 3 out of 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
For 3, McCollum connects from downtown. McCollum's got 41.
So comfortable off a feed. McCollum has made a lot of these over the years.
McCollum against Cunningham. They set a pick. To the paint.
2 minutes.
Over to the left wing. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
And the shot's good. Okongwu's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Pass to Holland. Cunningham on the wing. And he lobs it up.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Daniels outside. Back to McCollum. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Fiery drive by McCollum, going in hard and finding himself a foul on the way to his shot.
The line for the Hawks, McCollum. C.J. McCollum, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pistons, Reed's checked in for Holland. Green comes in for LeVert. Jenkins comes in for Herter. No good on the second free throw.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
Cunningham passes to Green. Back to Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, the defender's a little bit out of position, but that's what Cunningham will do to you. He works every angle.
First free throw is good. And Detroit making a change here. Klintman's checked in. So he gets them both. Atlanta with the ball. Alexander Walker, the pass to McCollum. Oh, sweet move. What a terrific move that is. McCollum's got 44.
Well, when he finds his flow, McCollum can be a thorn in the side of the defense with how he can fill it up.
Here's Jenkins. The Pistons taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's reveal our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.